Hey, so welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we'll be taking a look at another mechanical keyboard which I really like on really interesting brand right here. It's the CHERRY MX1. So they sent over one of their CHERRY MX1 TKL version right here for me to check out. So again, a huge thank you to Fusion Tech Supply and CHERRY Malaysia for collaborating with me in this video to bring you guys a review of this keyboard right here. So I'm pretty excited to check it out and I hope you guys will be too. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So this right here is the box of the CHERRY MX1 TKL non-backlit. Honestly, I really like this box right here. It basically is an eco-friendly box and it's much better compared to other boxes out there. So it's really easy to recycle after use. So you don't get a lot of stuff with this keyboard, but mainly you get these three things. First thing right here, of course, is the CHERRY card that says no gimmicks, just quality, and a heartfelt letter from CHERRY Malaysia, and a few QR codes for you to check out their social medias and shop. Second thing you get right here are some rubber feet. So these rubber feet are some really interesting things in my opinion, and we'll dive to it later on in the video, but these feet are basically some height adjusting feet to adjust the height of the keyboard. Last but not least, you of course will get the CHERRY MX1 user manual right here, which teaches you all the features of the keyboard and how to use it and how to actually install the feet we have previously looked at. So that was basically everything you get in the box. Now we can focus on the keyboard itself. Taking a look at the front of the keyboard, it's a really standard TKL layout which I really like. So this version right here that I get is of course the black version and it is the non-backlit version, so basically there is no RGB or any LEDs on this keyboard. So honestly, first impressions taking a look around this keyboard, I really like this matte black touch and feel. It really gives a premium feel to the keyboard, and I really love these accents or this prism design all around the keyboard. And of course, you can't forget the CHERRY logo in front of the keyboard. It's right in the middle. So I really like this wrist rest right here. Your wrist can really rest on it and it provides another feature with this keyboard. So this is what the top looks like. It's basically just grey, and then we have the cable going into the keyboard, and this is the side of the keyboard, so it has this really angular look to it and it feels nice when you're resting your hands on it. And on the right hand side you have the wording or the name of the keyboard. On the back of the keyboard is basically this grey plastic again, and you can see the CHERRY logo and the 2 feet on top. So these 2 feet right here are really interesting. It is height adjustable like this, you can pop it out. But if you don't like that height and you prefer a more lower height, you can actually install the rubber feet like this. So basically what this rubber feet does is it covers up the original legs or the moving mechanisms of the leg and provides you with a more lower and more comfortable typing experience if you're into that. So first impression so far, this MX1 keyboard is a slight step up from the build structure of the previous keyboard that I reviewed, the G803000S, and that kind of explains why it is heavier and has a wider frame and a solid feel to it. So let's move on to the keycaps on this keyboard. So the keycaps right here are actually made out of ABS plastic, so it allows RGB to pass through, but the version I have right here is actually the non-backlit version, so there is no light or any RGB to shine through the keycaps. So thanks to CHERRY actually for UV coating their ABS plastic keycaps. This actually helps to prevent wear and tear as much as possible, so you don't have to worry about this ABS keycap shining really quickly. With the keycaps out of the way, we can now take a look at the switches of this keyboard. So the variant I got right here of the CHERRY MX1 TKL non-backlit is actually a MX Brown switches unit. So basically it comes with the MX Brown, but this keyboard right here can have 3 switches you can choose from. So they are the CHERRY MX Red, MX Blue and MX Browns. So basically the red, linear and clicky switches. So this right here, the MX CHERRY Brown switches are actually really nice tactile switches, so if you're actually going to use it for a lot of typing and gaming, this will provide a really nice feel for you and it won't tire your hands really quickly. And the bump or the feedback on these switches are quite nice, and I think that they sound pretty good as well, which we will take a look at the sound test. By the way, these new CHERRY MX switches right here have a click rate of around 100 million clicks, which is really high considering the market standard of 70 to 80 million clicks. So the stabilizers right here are the CHERRY plate mounted stabilizers. Honestly, these are one of my favorite stabilizers to use. If you ever watched my previous videos, I always go to some CHERRY plate mounted stabilizers for my keyboards. So the stabilizers here actually appear to be looped by the factory, and honestly this is really good, so it will help actually lubricate the wire inside and will actually reduce some rattling or some of the stabilizer noise when you are typing and using the keyboard. So with everything out of the way, we can now move on to the typing sound test. So the non-backlit version that I have right here comes in two colorways, basically the white and black colorway, and they are priced at 269 ringgit for the black one, and the white one will cost 289 ringgit. And as for the black RGB version, it costs 359 ringgit. Honestly, after using this keyboard for the past few days, it really lives up to the Cherry name. Cherry being such a trusted market leader in this mechanical keyboard company really brings out their expertise in this kind of keyboards. From the stabilizers to the keycaps and even the switches, I think that honestly this is a very nice keyboard if you're looking to get one and use it straight away. With over 65 years of German technology and engineering experiences, honestly, I really like Cherry keyboards and every product they produce, and I really hope that they can get into the custom mechanical keyboard sometime soon. So as all Cherry products are, they are of course manufactured and made in Germany. Honestly, they are really nice quality, and if you're looking for a keyboard at around 200 to 300 ringgit without any hassles and you just want a good typing and gaming experience, you can definitely get this keyboard. But if you're into more like customizable keyboards, definitely don't get this. It is not hot swap and everything is screwed tightly in place, and it's really hard to open and it will void the warranty as well. So that is it for my review of the CHERRY MX1 TKL. So that was it guys, that was my review of the CHERRY MX1 TKL mechanical keyboard. Honestly, I think that this keyboard is made for a lot of people out there. It is not really centered for gamers or typists or anyone on the market, but anyone who generally wants a good mechanical keyboard without any gimmicks or any hassles can just go to this keyboard. So the most budget option is of course the black and the non-backlit version. So if you're looking for a keyboard for daily use without any hassles or any problems, you can definitely get this keyboard, because for the price and the build quality, I think that it will serve you well for many years to come. So again, I want to say a huge thank you to Fusion Tech Supply and Cherry Malaysia for sending this over for this video. I think that we have a lot of more keyboard content coming from them, and again a huge thank you for them for this opportunity. So before I actually end this video, I have to mention that Cherry Malaysia is actually running a Chinese New Year promotion and lucky draw campaign right now. So this campaign will be lasting from the 20th of January to 5th of February, which is basically 2 in the Chinese calendar. So for every purchase over 200 ringgit of Cherry's product from their website, you actually get a free keycap set. It's an 8-key Cherry keycap set to replace your WASD and up, down, left, right arrow keys. And you also stand a chance to win the lucky ANGPAU of 88 ringgit. So if you're interested, again, links will be down in the description below. Do check out this promotion currently from Cherry. So that was it for this video guys. Leave a like if you like this video, dislike this video if you didn't like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have more mechanical keyboard content and tech stuff coming very soon. And as always, thank you for watching. Goodbye guys.